ready. Now give me your best victory pose. Boom!
Paris Olympics 2024, here we come. So coach, what's next?
Well, who better to get some Olympia advice from than none other than a real hot off the block sports person like our next gold medal winning rhythmic gymnast and Tokyo 2021 Olympic hopeful Lidiia Iakovleva. Welcome.
Hey Lidiia. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations on representing Australia and making it to the Tokyo Olympics. When did you first discover your passion for rhythmic gymnastics?
So I started gymnastics at the age of 7, but I think I discovered my passion at the end of 2016 when I've done a few competitions, especially international competitions, and I got a feel of what the sport is like.
Lidiia, what advice would you give to anyone keen to compete in the next Olympics?
Definitely work hard, set goals, and never give up because you don't know how far you can go.
That's beautiful and so apt. What do you think is the biggest challenge most gymnasts are facing today?
I think especially rhythmic gymnasts today, there's not enough funding because competitions, uniform, training camps are really expensive, and currently it's all self-funded. So I think that's one of the biggest challenges today.
Yeah. And Lidiia, so we've all been there, but can you describe your worst sports performance and what you learnt from it?
I've had a few not so successful competitions over my career, but I think one of my worst ones was the Pacific Rim Championships in 2018. And from that, I learned that it's important to not make excuses and to keep going forward and focus on the goal ahead.
That's fantastic. And prior to or during a competition, do you have any special rituals that you do?
Before I compete on the floor, I like to do a few pliés and repeat to myself that, Lidiia, you're a fighter, you have to fight to the end.
That's beautiful. And speaking of being a fighter, what are some life lessons that being a pro gymnast has taught you?
I think gymnastics has taught me a lot, especially discipline, time management, how to put in 100% into anything I do, and yeah, basically a lot of things.
Fantastic. And who do you think is your greatest inspiration and why is that?
I think my greatest inspiration is my mum, who's also my coach. She's the person that inspires me the most. But I also try to find inspiration in everything and anything around me, whether it's a teammate that I train with or a book that I read.
Speaking of your mum, what is the best thing about your mum being your coach?
I think the best thing is that she knows me really well and she knows where she can push me harder and where we need to step back a bit. And I think sometimes she knows me better than I do.
And what can we do to support our favourite sports person or team?
Like I said, rhythmic gymnastics is not a very well-developed sport in Australia, and therefore not a lot of funding comes through. So definitely funding for the club, for the gymnast, or just simply coming in to watch the competition, because not many spectators come and watch the competitions.
Great. And do you have any big plans for after your gymnastics career?
Haven't really looked that far, but in the future I'm planning to become a coach and pass on my knowledge to younger gymnasts.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Lidiia, thank you so much for popping by and chatting sports with us. Hope to see you smashing your goals sometime soon, and all the best for Tokyo.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Lidiia.